I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum.
You know how long I've been waiting for this? Woo, I'm about to make a name for myself here.
Yo, what's good people? It is Monday night. Time for the top 10 alternatives. Part of the Monday night lineup. Be sure to check out Izzy vs. NYC, S. Vaughn 82, Geek Out with Roscoe, TM Nerdy, Phil's Treehouse, The Council of Comics, and then my guy, Will Couple Comics, who you will be going straight over to once this show ends. And also be sure to check out Carlos Collects. Carlos Collects, another awesome channel. So, let's do like we always do. Let's start off our Monday evening by giving a duck away and having them join some other good people that already have ducks, like Jonathan Collectibles to Astonish, JSS Brooklyn, he's got 2, 3 Good Nerds has got 2, and Diabetes Comics and Insulin has got 1. So let me drop the paste that. I'm dropping the link to last week's live in the live chat. Head on over if you don't have a comment already. Get your comment in, and that way you get a chance to get a duck. And to give you some time to do that, we're going to go ahead and go through the chat. Say hello to people like Joseph Michaels, the Adventurous Joe. Sick right now from all this blazing heat. Someone be so kind to your favorite Adventurous Joe and gift me a duck, please. Well, Joe, I hate that you're having to deal with the heat, man. That really, really sucks. But I hope you get to feeling better soon. I hope you are staying as cool as possible and hydrated. So, good luck to you, Joe. But thanks for coming out, man. Appreciate you. Larry, L. Green Machine, says howdy, everyone. What's going on, Larry? Thanks for coming out. Appreciate you. Michael Baker in the house. What's going on, homie? Thanks for coming out. Appreciate you. Let's see what Michael Baker has to say. I hope everyone got to see our very own 22 on Black Crown's show last night. It was a great time. It was a great time. I had a really good time with Black Crown last night. If you missed it, go over to Black Crown's channel and go check him out. Go check out last night's live. He does a fantastic FOC style show. Well, not FOC style show, but like it's called the Weekly Wrap Up. And basically, you're talking about all the news that's come out that week. There's FOC listings that we did talk about last night, as well as like the Baker Shaker report. Baker's part of that. So yeah, it's fantastic show, fantastic format, so much information, it's insane. And I think it's a fantastic show, and you should definitely be watching it. So, and speaking of Michael Baker, let's not forget we have the June Baker giveaway going on, presented by Michael Baker, given away by Michael Baker for Michael Baker's enjoyment right here, and for all you people in the audience, it's a pleasure. So, if you're wanting a chance at this, make sure you stick around, especially next week, because that's when we'll be doing the little hashtag for him to give that away. So, awesome stuff. Let's see. Let's remove that. Go back to this. I hate how it changes up my stuff. I kind of want to go to OBS is what I kind of want to do. I feel like I'll enjoy that better. Dale of Suspense, my Iron Brethren, says, let's go. Woo! What's going on, Dale? Thanks for coming out. Appreciate you. Brian LCS in the house. What's going on, Brian? Thanks for coming out. The CBC Awards nominations are in full swing, so make sure you nominate your favorite creators for their appropriate categories. Make sure you're heard. So this is just to get people in the final running. So like, just because you nominate somebody does not mean you're going to get a chance to vote for them to win. This is just to get the ability, like that person has to get enough votes to even make it to the final 5. So make sure you make your voice heard. Get out there, vote, nominate, tell people, all the things, all of them. I need to schedule my CBC Awards alternatives. I need to come up with a better name than that, actually, because I'm not saying do an alternative to the CBC Awards, but just talking about like people and who people should be thinking of. But I also feel like I should have done it sooner. It's a whole thing. Stay cool, Joe. The heat ain't no joke. You ain't wrong. You ain't wrong. Rich Comic Cap Collectibles in the house. What's going on, homie? Thank you for coming out. Appreciate you. Richard is in the house. I made it on time this week. Yo, I'm never on time lately, it seems like. Thanks for coming out, Richard. Appreciate you. Cali Comics says, Formaldehyde Face. What's going on, Cali? Thanks for coming out. Appreciate you. There he is. Will Couple Comics says, hey, Comic fans, what's going on, Will? Appreciate you coming out. Dagger Cards in the house says, yo, what's going on, Dagger? Good seeing you. Richard says, hit that like button, nerds. Appreciate you, Richard. Thank you so much. Richard is actually one of the council members. I don't even know what they call them for the CBC Awards. So one of the members right there. It's pretty cool. So if you got questions, Richard's a good one to ask. I believe I saw where he was part of a basically a live with Mon Comics, Brandon Mon Comics. Shout out to him. And I believe Comic Collector Coach and Mr. Akins. I feel like I'm missing one more, and I feel bad about that, but maybe I'm not. But yeah, go to Mon's channel, check it out. He was doing his nominations. Richard was on there. He was answering questions. It was fantastic. No duck for you. That's funny. Chop and Drop 2013 in the house. What's going on, Chop? Thanks for coming out. Appreciate you. I did it. What's going on, homie? Appreciate you coming out. Black Crown Comics, like I said, go check this man out. Awesome Sunday night show. You should definitely go in there and hang out in the live chat. It is popping like crazy. So much information. So, fantastic channel. Thanks for coming out, sir. Appreciate you. And thank you for the invite again. I appreciate that. Yes, the market report. Yes, that's it. Let's see. Keep rolling through the chat. Hashtag Baker Shakers. Right. I'm on a mission to give it all away. You're doing a good job. Bottom tier collector, fellow statesman right here. What's going on, homie? Says here, went and did a comic thing today. Video uploading. Yes, I'm so excited about that. That is awesome. Very awesome. Can't wait to see that. Baker is the Santa of art. Yes, he is. Like, legit. Yeah, you ain't no... That's no lie. No lie. You are 100%. 100. Larry, you have my address, Baker. That's great. There you go, Rich. They could be thinking of him, cleaning and pressing. Yes. Yeah, hey. And it's wide open this year because Jerry the Jitterbug is forced out. He's getting given the honor of whatever it's the CBC like cleaning. He can't be nominated for it anymore. So that's pretty cool. Chop and Drop. I'm planning my Heroes trip for 2026. Me and my son will be at Heroes 2026. Can't wait to experience my first con with my son. That's fantastic, man. That is freaking awesome. What a con, too. I've never been to it. And I failed to do proper planning to be able to go this year. But I've decided, like, I need to start looking now and start planning my trip now, putting back the money, everything to be able to go next year. So that's my goal now, is to next year be able to go to Heroes Con and hang out with some cool folks. So hopefully I'll get to see you there, Chop, and your son as well. That'd be fun. Rock the vote. Yes, rock the vote. That's awesome. I want in the category for worst channel on YouTube this year. I think I'm legit worse than Dope Comics in 2025. Oh, that's funny. Y'all are not voting. No, there's no worst channel. Come on. Vote or die. Oh, wow. That's strong. That's strong, Richard. Jeez. Brian, nominations are most important. You can't be in the conversation without a nom. Correct. Right? Can't make it to that final. You got to get to the final. You got to get those nominations in. No joke. Kenneth Bird in the house. What's going on, sir? Thanks for coming out. Appreciate you. Rich is saying smash that like button. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. That's it. Committee member. Words, they fail me a lot of times. Or I fail them. Whichever one you want to look at it. So, invite is always open, bro. Hey, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you. Love it. Bryant with I Have Comic Issues in the house. What's going on, homie? Thanks for coming out. It says, hey, everyone who has issues. We all got issues, Brian. We all got issues, man. Shake and bake with Baker, right? That's great. See? Chop knows what's up. Ring of Honor, thank you, Brian. I'm sorry I'm massacring the awards tonight. I don't mean to be. I feel so scatterbrained. Larry says he's going to try and go to San Jose in 2026. That's cool. Oh, Dale, Heroes 2026 is the goal for me too. Yes, let's get it. You film any of the hangouts? That'd be cool to see. I think Brian did drop something, like a coffee Heroes Con and something. I need to go back and watch that. My friend went to hell since 2026. Oh yeah. You had a rough end of the year. You had a rough end of the year, Joe. Cool, right. All right. Let's get on. Let's go ahead and let's give this. Let's show these books real quick, and let's give this duck away. So we're gonna be giving away. This is Daredevil, David Nakayama. Virgin variant right here. Along with Franklin Richards, Son of a Genius, School's Out. Along with Flashpoint Beyond, #1. It's a really cool cover. I just really like this cover, honestly. And then I got one more that I added tonight. And y'all get to see it at the end. So, if you care to see it. Alright, let's get this duck away. What are we doing? Not that one. This one. That's the one I want. Alright, cool. We got 11. Get comments. 10 comments. And the first winner of the night is Kenneth Bird. You got a duck, sir, in this month's duck race. Ta-da! Just like that. And just like that, we move on to the cover price. Top 10 right there. But of course, we got to acknowledge the bottom 10 right here. Spot #1 still on the list. Never making it to the top 10, it seems like. But by God, it is on the top 20 every single week. This is that. Is it Giant Size Dark Phoenix? I remember that was on the list last week. It was in the top 10 last week. It's dropped a good bit, seems like. There's a Battle Beast, Marvel Team Up. I'm going to assume that's the foil. Fantastic Four, part of the Trinity there. We got a white, is that Emma Frost White Queen? Who's the artist on this? Is that Frizen? No, that's not Frizen. Who is this? Greg Land. Yeah, that makes sense. Very much a baby book there. Jeez and Pete's. Here's Zatanna. That's pretty cool. I bet this is a ratio as well. I don't know who this is. It's 1 in 25. That's cool. I like that. That's a nice cover. That's cool. That's a cool one. The World to Come, finally out of the top 10. Is that a Michael Walsh? Spidey Man? Who is that? Oh, no. Sarah Pacelli, who has been, like, all over the list this evening. Like, dadgummit. Sarah Pacelli. Hitting it hard this week. And then we got a Fantastic Four. Surely this is a wraparound cover. Let's see. Let's take a look. Greg Land again, and not a wraparound cover. It's kind of weird. All right, then. Cool. Lots of 1 per stores. But we didn't do any alternatives for any of these, y'all. None. Not none. FF50, right? I always forget the number of that one. I just call it the poop cover. Baker claims 20. Of course he does. Is that Zatanna on the list? I know, right? I know. It's always a cover, though. It's always a cover for her. Coming at #10, we've got The New Mutants #98. This features the first appearance of Gideon, somewhat of Domino. But let's be real, everybody's getting it up because of Deadpool. I don't know why. I don't know of any speculation about Deadpool. I assume he's going to be coming back, so maybe people are thinking, like, this book has dropped since Deadpool and Wolverine. Nearman's at $368. Is there another facsimile coming out or something? What do y'all think? What's the hype for this book right now? Do y'all have something y'all can learn me on? Because that'd be fantastic if I could learn something new. Yes, nice. I'm excited to see which one. Deadpool versus Batman. Richard, you're on it. I think that's it. I forgot all about that. Deadpool versus Batman. Yo, for a alternative, I picked this Marvel character right here. We actually talked about it last night on Black Crown's weekly wrap up. And it's Astonishing Tales number 25. This features the first appearance and origin of Deathlock. Apparently one and sold at a 9.8 for like $1,700, which astonished me. And that's no pun intended. But I totally don't see why this book would sell for, I know it was also first George Perez artwork as well. And that still baffled me. Fines for this book though are $58. Near mint sitting at $78 right now, fair market value. And this, it's another assassin style character. Doesn't break the fourth wall or really act funny or anything like that, but I do think that there's an opportunity for this character to come into the MCU. I don't think that there's any rumors of him coming anytime soon. But again, I think it's one of those things you never know. And a lot of these Copper Age characters are starting to come. Well, no, it's 20 cent. Maybe that is bronze. Anyways, regardless, they're starting to cut. A lot of people are starting to pick those up and wanting to get those and collect those kinds of characters. So I think this is one that you definitely need to be looking at if you're interested in that kind of stuff, and maybe think about adding it to your collection. On top of that, look how what's the difference here? This is that 2022, $1,100 for this book. $1,100 for a raw? Come on. That's crazy. Now we're below $100. I know it's a grade lower, but still, come on. Come on. Oh, I totally welcome it. Yes, I totally welcome it every time. Because I always get mixed up in my Bronze and Copper Age. I just know that Copper is, closer to us. Because, gold, silver, and bronze, the Olympic medals and stuff. But, yeah. So... he was already on TV. You're right about that. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. So, yeah, he was already there on TV for that. And then there's been talks of, possibly doing something with the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. people. So maybe they bring him back for that. I'd love to see Robbie Reyes, the Ghost Rider. I'd love to see him come back. That'd be really cool. So, yeah, I don't know. The hype is... is that it's Liefeld 90s greatness. Greatness, not even goodness, but greatness. Deadpool is Marvel. Jesus, that's the hype. That's funny. Callie comments is 2 for 2. Nice. 1 for 2. Great pick. Thank you, Baker. Appreciate that. 1 for 2 says Bryant. 0 for 2 says Larry. Bottom tier 1 says Cup. And 0 for Dale. $1,100 raw is Hulk 181 prices. Woo! Ooh! I mean, I guess that's about what they've been being, but still, daggum. Jack Bates, the very first Jameson in live action, passed away today. He was 96 years old. Oh, condolences to his family. Bronze kind of ends at Secret Wars for Marvel and Crisis Infinite Earths for DC. The Crisis, yeah. But there's defined years, I think, that have nothing to do with it. Right. And I think that's where, I don't have those years down. That's one of my faults, is I just don't have them down. So, always more to learn. Always more to learn. Exquisite Corpses, number 1, second printing. This is a 1 in 10 done by Michael Walsh right here. Apparently it's polybagged and comes with a trading card. Y'all remember those days when we had the polybags? I thought this would be a wraparound cover too. And no, it doesn't. I guess it's not, because cover price usually shows them. Near Mint's going for $38 right now. I have nothing for this book, y'all. I have no alternative at all for this book. It is Michael Walsh is I'm saying this in regard to how diverse he is with his style, not necessarily the look. He reminds me of Bill Sienkiewicz where like Sinkovich will do a cover and then do another one, and it looks completely different as far as the styles go. And that's what I feel like with Michael Walsh. Like, Michael Walsh will do a cover, and then all of a sudden he'll do like a psychedelic, trippy looking cover, and it's like, that's the same artist. That's crazy. Like, that's what, like, he makes me think of Sinkovich is what he does. But it's just because of like the diversity of like how he does things or his style. So yeah, I don't know. I have nothing for that one. Nothing at all. So on to number 8, The Amazing Spider-Man. Number 2, is it 52? No, it's 129. Totally off. Golly, that was so bad. 252. Which one? That's the black suit. That's why. Anyways, first appearance Punisher. This is because John Bernthal is slated to be in Spider-Man Brand New Day movie. And let me ask y'all in the chat, is it a fail if we don't get an homage to this cover with Bernthal and Spider-Man in the same movie for the first time? Is it a fail if we don't get this something referencing this scene in that movie? Because I think it's a total fail if we don't. Like, it doesn't even have to be necessarily that he's like trying to like snipe Spidey, but like at least he's like looking for Spidey and he uses his scope to try and find him, like, or sees him falling off a roof or something like that with the scope. Like, we need something like that, don't we? Come on. Very fun. Very Good's going for $938 right now. $938. Let's see what we got. People got some comments. Callie says yes, it would be a fail. Yes, definitely a missed opportunity. I agree, 100%. Larry's in there. Yes, absolutely. Says Dale. Big fail. Says Bottom's here. Thank you. I'm glad we're all on the same page. I feel like one of the members of the group now. My alternative for this book is one that I feel like is one of the most looked over books as far as keys in comic books, and that's Fantastic Four number 52. And even to my fault, like, I don't even own this book yet, and I need to actually like make this a goal, a priority, and get this book. Fantastic Four 52, first appearance of T'Challa, Black Panther in comic books. Pardon me. There's rumors of us getting a new T'Challa, which of course we knew we were going to get a new T'Challa. Let's be real. Come on. We knew we were getting a new T'Challa, right? Very Good's going for $376. $376 for this book, y'all. This book, there was another one I was looking at, and now it's totally escaped. Oh, is it Iron Fist? I think Iron Fist is more than this book. Like, it's insane. Like, what books are above this Fantastic Four? Like, is Black Panther just not as popular as I think he is? Or is he not as respected as I feel like he should be? I don't know. I'm curious now. Like, why does Black Panther not get the respect of other characters? Like Daredevil. Like, Daredevil is now more than a Black Panther. That's crazy to me. That's a little crazy to me. I'm not going to lie. Even though I feel like they're like slightly the same character. When you strip down, you get rid of the whole like one's a king kind of thing. Like, they're really similar. Let's be real. Michael Baker's at 1 for 5. Cali Comics hitting strong, 4 for 5. 0 for 5 says Larry, and Dale 1 for 5 says Will. Couple Comics, nice. Cali Comics says criminally undervalued. I think so as well. I think so. I guess in the tier of big AAA keys, it's overlooked. Maybe so. But I feel like it's like still in that same time period as like a lot of those other, maybe on the back end, but still like around that same time period of like the Avengers and whatnot like that. Cali Comics, Black Panther and Daredevil first appearances have always been low compared to, yes. It's crazy how Daredevil has jumped up though, like, and how fast it did. The Crosshairs, I feel, is more Bullseye Daredevil, but I do like the Punisher and am an avid Spidey fan, so I like the cover, but does give me more Daredevil vibes. Yeah, I could see that. We're sucking hind teeth, Dale. Oh, nice. I do have one of those as well. I had to pick up one. All right, cool. let's move on to issue or spot 7 with this giant size X-Men. Now this is the GameStop reissue. Notice that it says reissue. I've not actually looked at one of these books yet. I have heard that the foil is different than the normal foil, so like there is a difference there. And but I haven't looked to see, is this a facsimile? Has anybody gotten their hands on one of these and seen if it's an actual facsimile or not? I'm curious to know that. Near mints of this book going for $38, which I feel like is down around $12 from last week. I think this was like a $50 book last week. I know that like the start, you had to buy 2 Marvel Legend figures from GameStop to be able to get this book, and that's what the deal was on this. And so people, of course, were selling them for like $50 to get the figures for free then, essentially. But yeah, my alternative is the same book, essentially, except Big Time Collectibles did it. And but like I said, the foil is different between the 2 books. That, from what I gather, the foil is different. But I also see that this one says facsimile, whereas the other one says reissue. So that's where it has me kind of baffled. Like, is it a facsimile or is it a reissue? Near mints for this book, though, are going for $10. So, yeah, I mean, if you're really wanting like a foily giant size X-Men, I'd say go look for the Big Time Collectibles one. I mean, it seems to make the most sense, honestly. Now, the indicia will be different. Like, the indicia on the GameStop one does say it's a GameStop, but still. Let's see what we got. We got Richard coming in saying, Daredevil is not blind. Look at the women he paints. Oh, that's great. Update. My eyes bulged when I saw 304. Cali Comics, but Daredevil is nowhere near its counterparts of Amazing Spider-Man 1, Hulk 1, Fantastic. I agree. Yeah, he's never had the hype that those did. I feel like he's started to get like hype, but still nowhere near what X-Men, FF, Hulk. But then again, like the Avengers weren't that hype either. And look at them now. You know what I mean? And the Iron Man was not like, that wasn't a big time character. Avengers 4 was never a big book until recently. What else? I feel like I'm missing other like big time Silver Age keys. But yeah, like and now like Iron Man, that's a big book. That's a really big book now. And I get like you got a whole universe that was built off of Iron Man, and you know, including the Avengers as well. So I get that argument against Daredevil, but I don't know. I guess that's why. I mean, I guess that makes more sense as to why Black Panther and Daredevil are where they're at. It's because they haven't had the big pushes that those other non-existent characters really had. Let's see. Richard, that's the best case against his blindness I've ever heard. I'm a believer. Okay, Callie says it has modern ads in it. Okay, so yeah, it's not a facsimile then. Interesting. Would it be better if it was a facsimile? When my house sells, I may go get the real nice, but it's gonna have to be after I get a Hulk one anyway. Nice. I like it. It's my understanding that the ads are not the same as Giant Size X-Men 1. I could be wrong. Most likely I am. It looks like Callie saying that you're right. They got modern ads. We got Will Cup Comics sitting at 1. We got Dale at 0. Richard, even blind people can see a beautiful woman. Love is blind after all. There you go. Let's see. I believe Big Time has the original ads. I think it would have to for it to be considered a facsimile. So that would make a lot of sense. Chop and Drop. If the books are before 2021, sadly, I probably don't have them. Started collecting originally in the 90s, but restarted in 2021. So majority of my books are more current. Nice. Hey, there's always time, Chop. There's always time. I hear you, Chop. I started in 2013, so most of my collection for a while was New 52. We got to start somewhere. I think that's about the time when I got back into it. It was around 2013. It was around the time of the Dark Knight Rises. Christian Bale, Dark Knight Rises. I think that's about the time when I got back into collecting comics. Was that one. So, cool. All right. Back to the list. Coming at number 6, we got Mr. Miracle, bottom tier. Mr. Miracle has made the list again, and it's not his first appearance. And it's not the Tom King run. It's Mr. Miracle number 4. We've got the first appearance of Big Barda here. This is also isn't it the Furies, the team that Barda's on, if I remember right. This is the first appearance of them, like that team as well. Fine's going for $72. I'm assuming this is on the list because of the announcement of the animated series that we're going to have of Mr. Miracle and how it's going to be about Tom King's run. Or it's going to be based off of Tom King's run. Big Barda had a good deal to play with that. If you have read that story, then you know that Big Barda was in there. Another character that was in there that I feel like has a lot to do with Mr. Miracle that maybe people that, don't really know Mr. Miracle or are unaware, they haven't really started looking at this book, and that's Mr. Miracle number 2. This is the first appearance of Granny Goodness. She had a lot to do with old Scott Free and Mr. Miracle. And so I feel like this is another one that, if you're into Mr. Miracle, you need to be looking for this book. Fine's at $18. Very Fine sitting at $66. Last Fine sold for $13. So this book's come way down from when I bought it however long ago. What are we looking for? We're looking for Fines. Yeah, Fines. So 16 or 72 there and 18 here. I mean, Granny Goodness, that's a solid first appearance key character to have for a Mr. Miracle fan right there. Furies is a different issue, is it? I thought it was the same one. Okay. Mr. Miracle number 6. Well, thank you for that correction. I got to look at that cover now. Are they similar at all? Or did I just... The other one's like is it like a brownish red cover? It's got some orange in it. That's crazy. They don't even name it on there. Huh. I did not realize that. I thought Furies was the same as Barda. My bad. Thank you, Callie. Appreciate you. Let's see. What we got? First Big Barda, 1 for 8. That's funny. Exactly, DVTC. I had to start over. Okay, talking about the collection. Miss Miracle, different. All right. Granny Goodness is the most ridiculous yet vile villain. She is vile, dude. She is the worst. All right, let's see. We got 0 for 9 says Dale. We got 4 for 9 says Callie. 0 for 9 says Larry. 1 says Cup and 1 says Baker. Metafury once. It didn't work out well, Callie. My buddy came around. Wow. See, she says 6, so I don't know. No, you're probably right. I don't know why I've always had it in my head though that it was the same as Big Barda. So I don't know. It's kind of weird now. Hot take: Mr. Miracle is Jack Kirby's best cover work. Easy. I had to get back to you on that. There's no Kirby crackles. Like, I don't think any of Mr. Miracle's... I do love a lot of his covers, though. Don't get me wrong. But there's no Kirby crackles. I don't know. I don't know that it may be a hot take. Cool. Let's get back to the list. Back to the listy poo. Coming at number 5, we have got... What is this called? This is like... Bring on the Bad Guys. Doom. Number 1, this is a scan variant right here. Doom mask held by Wolverine's claws. And I'm assuming just because it's a Doom mask. There is a first appearance here. First appearance of Sister Sorrow. However, if you look at like this right here, that's got, I assume, her first cover appearance to go along with the first appearance, it's just sitting at $5. So don't nobody seem to care about this person. That's a cool cover right there. Libra Mayho. That's why. There you go. But yeah, none of these other ones are really taking off. This 1 in 25 is about $10. Yeah, none of these other ones are really taking off. That's limited to 1,000. That's why that's like 58. So $41. $41 for this Scan Midtown Comics cover right here. Just because of a Doom mask, I guess. That's all I got. If y'all got something else, please inform me. I'd love to be educated. But in the meantime, here is my alternative, and it is Fantastic Four number 268. I've never seen this cover before. I saw it and I was like, yo, this is fantastic. I love this cover, and I don't know why nobody else has not started picking up this cover. Like, it's awesome. I've never seen this one out in the wild or anything like that. Fine's going for $4. And Near Mint's going for $7. Last one sold for $5. I think it's an awesome cover. Let me know in the chat. What do y'all think? Am I crazy? Is it a good cover or am I crazy? I can be called crazy. That's fine. I can take it. I'm a big boy. Let's see. Larry said, is that where that Furies came from? I thought it might have meant something different. Furries. Michael Baker is 1 for 10. Callie's sitting at 4. Dale and Larry are sitting at 0. With Cup sitting at 1. Let's see. Bottom tier. Wow. That Doom book is so clean. I thought it was 3D before the blow. 3G in the house. What's going on, man? Thanks for coming out. Appreciate you. 2 for 11 says Baker. Got it. John Byrne. Greatness. Is that Byrne? I didn't know that was Byrne. That's cool. Dale 0 for 11. We got Callie 4 for 11. Sure it was. Cup O Comics says 1 for 11. Larry's at 0. I like the alternative better. I feel like the proportions are off on the mask and claws. Interesting. Yeah. Yeah, the hand almost looks like it's too big. Is that what you're thinking, or the mask too small? I can kind of see that. I can kind of see it. Nice alternative on the F4 book. Looks like a 90s. Yeah, it does. Richard Westfall. Did someone say John Byrne? I know, right? That's a dope cover. Looks like a cover that could have done recently. Yeah, I think so too. Mellow Dope in the house. What is going on? Thanks for coming out. Appreciate you hanging out with us. Let's see. Baker says FF 232 to 293 was Byrne's run, considered the second golden age of Fantastic Four. Cool. I will never remember that, I don't think. You'll have to tell me every single time. I won't get tired of it until I do actually remember it. But I'm just saying. I'm telling you, there's so much I still got to learn. So much. Coming in number 4, we've got Exquisite Corpses number 2. This is another Michael Walsh color, and this is a very psychedelic cover right here. The colors, everything, the way it's drawn, it's crazy looking. Near Mint's going for $46. This was another Secret Foil variant, just like number 1. So maybe they'll be having Secret Foil variants for all of the books that are coming out. I'm not sure. I have no alternative for this. None. Sorry. Failed out on this one. Like, I'm telling you, just trying to find something that Walsh has done. I almost went with, like, there's a book he was doing, like, right before Null something or other, Null Catchers. And, yeah, none of them spoke to me. The only one allowed to call 22 crazy is Mrs. 22. I don't know. Yeah, I'm fine. I can get called crazy. That's all right. Callie, 4 for 12. We got 2 for 12, says Baker. Larry is at 0. Dale is at 0. Cup is at 2. Back half of this list has been brutal. No joke. No, especially for me. Because, I mean, we got the next 2 up. I don't have alternatives for them. I'm going to be straight up with y'all. I don't. I couldn't find anything. They're error printings. That's why they're on here. They choose Violence coming in at number 3. I think this is issue number 1. It's a Raza variant, or it's a Raza cover, which that threw me off because I was like, this doesn't look like Raza's work. Like, it's clean. Don't get me wrong. It's, I feel like detailed, but I never would have guessed that was a Raza cover. Recalled, page 5 repeated. Like, that's it. That's the only reason why. Near Mint's $18. Now this cover right here is going for 9. So maybe there's something more to the book. Is anybody reading this? Is this a good book? I'm curious now. What you thinking? But yeah, I have no alternative for this. None. So I couldn't even go with like a Raza cover because like it's not here for it's here because of the page repeat. My assumption, anyways. So let me know in the comments. Are y'all reading this? I need to know. I need to know. Bottom tier, top of the list looks like a bunch of Netflix option hype. Exquisite Corpses, I've heard, has been really good. Well, I heard issue 1 was really good. And so I get it being on the list. And plus, it's that secret foil, so it's like a one per story style thing. So I get that one. The Aeroprint books, those kind of baffled me. Like I didn't realize people cared that much about Aeroprint books still. I thought they were almost like, when characters died, like nobody really cares about those. Finally got a second one, and you have no alternative. I know. I'm sorry. My bad. Yeah. Whew. They choose violence. Sounds like our current events in real life right now. Yeah. No, not for me. Joseph Michaels. Not too soon. They announced a ceasefire tonight. Oh, fantastic. That'd be great. Cool. All right. Let's move on to Ultimate Spider-Man number... Oh, this is Ultimate Spider-Man Incursions number 1, if I remember right. Is that right? Yes, look at me. Sarah Pacelli back on the list again. It's missing dialogue. So I don't know how much it's missing, but missing dialogue. I also saw where this has... is it Parker's son who turns into Venom? I feel like that's really soon. Didn't he just get like Spider-Man powers? Or didn't he just get the black suit or something? And so like he's already Venom? I feel like that's soon. New Mint's going for $30 for this book. Again, I got nothing, y'all. I got nothing. Richard Parker, thank you. Yes. Richard Parker, yes. Thank you. Larry is at 0 for 14, as well as Dale. And 2 for 14 says Baker. 4 for 14 says Callie. 2 says Cup. Bang Bang. Cactus Jack. Sure. Callie. I was pretty psyched when I was 4 for 5. Now I'm 4 for 14 and crying. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Is Ultimate still around? It is still around. We on Black Crown's show last night, we talked about the Ultimate's ending though at issues 24. So it was like literally like 2 years worth of books for those. But then that was like there's kind of a little uncertainty there as to whether or not it actually will end. So yeah, that's what we're hearing though so far is that there's 24 issues total for like Spider-Man and Black Panther and the X-Men and the Ultimates, and am I missing one? I feel like I'm missing one. Anyways, so yeah. In the comics, explained, but Richard Parker hears the name Venom and adopts it. Oh, so it's not, well, I guess it still could be like the symbiote type though, couldn't it? They need to stop venomizing everyone in Marvel. Yeah, I agree. But I'm not a Spidey fan though either. So he doesn't actually have the symbiote. Oh, well that's weird. Which I mean, I know it's the Ultimate Universe, but that's kind of weird. Cali Comics, don't feel bad. It happens every week on the list. Ultimate Wolverine, thank you. Yes. Hope he has a good alternative for number 1. I think I do. Yes. Yes, I feel good about my number 1. I feel really good about my number 1 alternative. So, Sarah Pacelli, once again, Dr. Aphra. This is a 1 in 25, though, for issue number 1, Chaos Agent. And Near Mint's going for $87. There's also a Virgin variant. It's a 1 in 100 right here. So if you're interested in that, there's that as well. However, this is not like Sarah Pacelli's first go at like doing some Dr. Aphra covers. She actually did Dr. Aphra #1, which is the first solo title for Dr. Aphra. So you're actually getting a key of Dr. Aphra if you're a fan. Done by Sarah Pacelli. It's limited to 3,000 on top of that. Very Fine's going for $2. That's fair market value. $13 at Near Mint. Last one sold here about 2 months ago. So yeah, I feel really good about that alternative. I'm just saying. I think that's a good one, in my opinion. Frankie's Comics. Is Frankie's Comics even like around anymore? I think they're done. I think they're cooked. I haven't seen any of their Whatnot runs anymore. So are they cooked? Are they done? Curious. What do you think? What do you think, Larry? Is that a good one? Did I do good on that one? I need to know. There's my honey. Hey, honey, love you bunches. Pardon me. 2 for 16 says Michael Baker. 2 for 16 says Cup. And 4 for 16 says Callie. 0 for 16 says Dale. Yay. I'm sorry, Dale. Let's see. I guess Pacelli is the new Peach Momoko in terms of popularity. I feel like it's just a month or something like that. Like, it's been a minute, I feel like, since we've seen a Peach cover. And it's like artists do that. It's like they'll come out and they'll crank out a bunch of covers for stuff, and then it's like they go into hiding for a bit. And like, I get it. You know what I mean? Like, it makes sense in on the scale of, like, you know, if you're doing it as a job, you sit there and make a bunch of pieces, then you, I assume, go out and sell them to like these companies and whatnot like that. But yeah, I mean, I just feel like we're just kind of on that Pacelli train right now. So, and probably Peach will come back, and then we won't see Pacelli for a bit. If I strike out, I'm getting sent down to AAA. Frankie's went out of business. That's what I thought. I thought they would. I'd like to give my 2 to Dale so we can see his clip.
Got my 2.
Why not? Why not? Man, I love Frankie's variants. There's one I picked up that's like a Terminator versus Transformers. Bro, I love it. It's one of my favorites. One of my absolute favorites. I'm just glad Absolute Batman isn't on the list every week still, right? Or Absolute Wonder Woman. Or Superman really never hit the list as hard, I don't think. Wonder Woman did there for a bit. I need Doug Mankey to make some noise. Doug Mankey. That name sounds familiar. Yes. LOL. All right, let's give a duck away. Let's give a ducky duck away. What we got for a hashtag tonight, y'all? What we got? Need me a hashtag. A hash to the tag. I already called it. Trev bought every cover of this new Dr. Aphra already. No, yeah, he had to have. Yeah, he's on like as much as Bottom Tier's on like a complete Lobo, I think Trev is like on a complete Dr. Aphra. How many weeks did we have Mark Spears? No joke. Mark Spears Monsters. Mark Spears, even when Monsters wasn't on the list, freaking Mark Spears had some kind of a cover that was going on. And it was like, oh, okay. Steve Driscoll in the house, my iron brethren. What is going on, Steve? Appreciate you coming out. DD isn't blind. Epic hashtag epic fail. If Marvel don't homage ASM 129, I agree with this. I agree with this though. Hashtag no alternative. Shots fired from Callie. Jeez, thanks. Hashtag not to for Dale. Aw, poor Dale. Hashtag USA, USA, USA. Nice. Oh, we got two. We got two for USA. At least Spears was nice to look at. Sometimes, for the most part. Is there a fellow appearance history collector in here? Nux to the grind. If it take right. Ooh, all right. We won't do the entire chant, but we will do USA. No, back. Don't do that. We're gonna fix it. There we go. Hashtag cookie cake. Do we have cookie cake? We don't have cookie cake. Don't play with me. I guess we'll have cookie cake here once I get off. Did I miss yours? Which one did I miss? Oh, man. I apologize, Joe. Where is yours at? I'm not seeing it, Joe. Yeah, I know. I told you words. They kill me. They kill me. The English language, it's horrible. Hashtag milkshakes. I like that one better than cookie cake. I'm not gonna lie. Milkshakes are where it's at. Like, I'm a fat boy that loves milkshakes. Hashtag you had me a cookie cake. Hashtag please. No joke. You ain't wrong. Joe. Ooh, I'm just saying. Dale. Words. You understand. Of all the people, Dale, I don't even have like another country to blame it on. Like, it's just I'm stupid sometimes. Hashtag wifey wants cookie cake. Oh man. Thank you so much, Larry. I appreciate that. Hit the like button. Appreciate you. Oh, they could have given me a sweet tooth as a right. Same. All right, we got 11 people watching. We got 9 entries in. Let's talk real quick about another project that I do that comes out every Monday on all podcast catchers, including Apple Podcasts and Spotify, and that's the Comically Comics podcast. Again, words I messed up. Fantastic Four. So fat whatever. I'll have to go fix that. But we reviewed the Fantastic Four from 2015. It was a first watch for me. First watch for Jeremy as well. It was a second watch for Richard. So we had a great time talking about this here. And whether you've seen it or not, I think you'll have a fun time listening to it. So like I said, all podcatchers. It'll also be on our YouTube channel, Comically Comics Podcast. If you're not subbed to us, go over there and sub us up, and you can sit there and watch that. And yeah, we just had a good time talking about Fantastic Four. So fun stuff. Trash. I've got the clip. I have it. Well, I'm not unveiling it. New clips will be unveiled in July. So, new clips in July. And trash is one of them. Happy wife, happy life, right? Let's see. Mrs. 22 has spoken. Yes, Baker. Go check Baker out on IG. Go show him some love. Show him some support. Hey, we got the June Baker giveaway. This fantastic Ultimate Universe #1. It's a 1 in 50 Virgin variant right here. CGC 9.8. Baker's giving them all away. Baker's giving them all away. And if you want a chance at this, come show up next week and get a chance at grabbing this book from the fantastic Michael Baker. 95 Heels on IG. Let's see. Oh, yeah, no. Yeah. I figured as much. Hashtag cookie. Bottom tier collector. I'm convinced that F4 is not a good concept for a movie adapt. Verdict is out if the new one will change that. Yeah. I can see where it's kind of hard. Like, you're trying to set up a family. But at the same time, The Incredibles did a good job. Out the gate, The Incredibles did a good job. So is that because like it's easier to see the family aspect of a husband, wife, and 2 kids? Is that the recipe that makes it more convincing? I don't know. Speaking of 2015 FF movie, Miles Teller as the Maker, please. Yes. And after watching it, I feel even more compelled that I'm right. That we need Miles Teller as the Maker. Because I'm just telling you, his Reed Richards was not your conventional Reed Richards. And, depending, like, how that relationship went down and how, Doom went down and all that other jazz, like, I could definitely see this being a weird, twisted Reed Richards. Like, even more so now. I 100% agree. 100. Heading out to do my show, I'll be showing some Heroes Cons books tonight. Michael, you are awesome. Later, y'all. Hey, we'll be shooting right over there to you, Will, as soon as we get done with this hashtag and give this duck away. I agree. It was awesome. All right, 9 watching, 11 watching, 9 entries in. Let's draw this. Give a duck away. Let y'all go over to Will Couple Comics because he's going to be starting in less than like 3 minutes now. And this duck goes to the one and only 3G, who has got 3 duckies. So, 3 good nerds. Congratulations. You have 3 ducks. That's awesome because you get a chance at this awesome stack of books if I ever get this camera to go to the right spot. No. Daredevil. David Nakayama, Virgin variant. Franklin Richards, Son of a Genius, School's Out. Flashpoint, Beyond #1. And then the new book to the list is Generations #1. Iron Man, Ironheart, because we got Ironheart coming out. And this is the fried pie variant. Y'all know how I love those. And, yeah. So, you, sir, with your duck, have a chance at getting this stack coming up this upcoming Monday, the end of the month. Congratulations to you on that. Bottom tier says, I think it's trying to update a goofy Silver Age power set and trying to sell it to the people old enough to pay for the movie, regardless if F4 comics are good or not. Interesting. I don't know how I feel. I don't know. Invisibility is a pretty cool power set. Flaming Guy, that's a cool power set. The Thing, maybe that's a little goofy. And the stretching, that's probably the weakest one in my opinion. So, cool. Ironheart tomorrow. Are you excited, Dale? Are you excited? Because I'm honestly pretty excited. Like, I'm hoping it's good. I'm really hoping it's good. It needs to be good. So, I really want F4 to be amazing. I've disliked all of them so far. Yeah, I feel like the first actually released ones were okay. I feel like 2 fell off a lot just because they focused a lot on Sue's wedding, Sue and Richard's wedding, Sue and Reed's wedding, and then the last one that was just not the Fantastic Four is what it boiled down to. So, yeah. I feel like Cookie K. All right. I am hopeful that it will be good. Same. I need it to be good. I need it. Yo, thank y'all so much for coming and hanging out with me this evening. I appreciate y'all. I hope y'all have a great, blessed week. And y'all take care of each other. As always, see y'all next Monday. Y'all have a good one.